Hello everyone, Marcos Villegas here with the father and trainer of Shawn Porter, Mr. Kenny Porter, here at the final press conference Thursday in Las Vegas, just a few days away from your son's fight with Adrien Broner, but it seems there was a little heated situation between Broner on stage and yourself. Let me know what was going on through your mind when he started saying the things he said to you.
Initially it didn't bother me at all. I really take it as a compliment that he thinks I dress nice and I got nice cars and I got a good-looking girlfriend, even though I don't have a girlfriend. I take that as a compliment. I actually start feeling good about myself, So I'm like, yeah, Kenny Porter. Yeah. So no, I didn't that part didn't bother me at all, But at some point in time, he's pushing, about what he wants to do to me when he's done with Shawn, and I just had to let him know, hey, you can do that right now if you like to. You don't have to talk about it. You can be about it, And he wanted to get personal and say things about Shawn's bank account and living at home with his dad and all those good things that he didn't have, all those good things that he don't have. So we gonna take those as compliments, and I do take it personal. Taking it even more personal on Saturday night. It's gonna be business, and personally, business will be good on Saturday night.
With what just happened right now, how does it change the dynamic in the fights for Shawn?
No, none of this stuff affects him at all. He's like a different type of person. He doesn't let things like that bother him or get under his skin or anything at all.
Has he always been like that? Because it seems that it never really affects him.
Always been like that in everything that he did, just quiet, meek, nice, humble person. Put him in a boxing ring, he turns into a killer. Put him on a basketball court, he's all over it. Put him on a football field, he's running all over the field and he's making crazy hits, and he's just always been that way. Gets back out of the ring, he's smiling, and gets off the football field, he's smiling. And he's just different. He's a different kind of person where that kind of stuff is concerned.
Now,
yeah, no. It's great to have somebody like that. Yeah.
Shawn mentioned that there's a little issue with the weight in terms of it was a verbal agreement for 144. What's going on with that?
We don't have a contract. So they need Mayweather Promotions needs to promote that. They need to produce that. So yeah.
So with that, is there worries on your part about maybe a change in weight, cutting, and then you see the contract and it says 147? Give me your thoughts on it.
There's a thought that, yeah, they may be playing a game there, definitely. So they do need to produce that, yeah.
Can you give me I guess, your expectation coming in with that contract? Is there anything, if they don't produce a contract by a certain time, you're not going on the scales, or does it affect the fight at all in any way?
Oh, well, we definitely need to see something soon. There's not a time limit like that, but we would show up at a weigh-in, but before we get to that weigh-in, they'd have to show us something tomorrow morning.
Speaking of that cut, Shawn says it's gone fine, but you being his dad, how have you seen it? Has it been a little bit tricky? No,
it hasn't been tricky at all, and it hasn't been a cut. It's his lifestyle. He continued living the right way. Before the Brook fight, the Malignaggi fight, the Alexander, he's just always stayed in a range where he could do the things we wanted him to do. And he's been a consummate professional about that. So when the phone call was made and they said, hey, can you fight him at 44? And I said, well, why don't we fight for one of Floyd's titles at 47? He didn't want to do it. So we said, yes, we can, because we were already within range of that. I wanted to see within 30 days of the fight, I wanted to see him within 10 pounds. He wasn't. But 25 days before, he was within 10 pounds. So he's done everything I asked him to do, and everything's come out just right. So we don't have no problems at all.
Come Saturday night, what do you think is going to be the biggest factor in this fight?
The biggest factor is how long Adrien can duck and dodge, run, hide, or hold. Because he's never going to stand toe-to-toe with Shawn, or he's never going to commit to his punches enough to be able to win rounds from us. So by him moving so much or holding so much, he's going to get tired, and he's going to slow down, and we're going to catch up to him. So it's just a matter of time before we catch up to him.
And on a personal level, does it kind of mess with you, him doing that? you knowing him since he's a teenager, a young kid, Broner, doing all that stuff, does it kind of change your view about him?
No. He kicked me when he was 14 when we were playing basketball, and I drove past him and, I'm making hoops, and he kicked me in my calf and tore my calf muscle. He's always been a little asshole. That's who he is. Nothing new. But he knows me that well not to get close enough for me to get a hold to him. So he stayed in his range and he talked, but he stayed at a distance. So, yeah, I've known him a long time, even before that.
You think it would have gotten to that point? If he got closer, you would have done something?
If he got close enough to me, I would have let him know how I feel about the things he's saying. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow, that would have been like its own pay-per-view right there.
Yeah, but he wouldn't get close enough. I was going to make these guys have to do some work and everything. They was going to have to go into their motions like, came to a press conference and a fight broke out. Yeah.
Kenny, now we can't wait. I know fans are going to see this and going to really expect a good fight on Saturday. Here with Kenny Porter, Marcos Villegas, here in Las Vegas.